This musical has touched people all over the world in a way that no musical has done so since. It's a universally loved musical. Wherever you go, if you say The Sound of Music in English, no matter where you're at, what language they speak in that country, they know what you're talking about. And that says something about the power of the material that we're presenting. It's not different than the 1965 musical starring Julie Andrews. So you might think, oh, I've seen it. But the reality is it's fresh because of what's happening in the world today. So seeing this show, thinking about when it was written and realizing how poignant it is today is, it's otherworldly, actually. The music in The Sound of Music was written by Rodgers and Hammerstein. They later did a film of The Sound of Music, which added some new music to the show. We actually have purchased the rights for the film music in addition to the rights for the stage play. So you'll get all of the music from The Sound of Music at Maine State Music Theater. The kids in this production are going to bring individual versions of joy that then become a collective version of joy that is just, it's so fun to watch. The audition process was incredibly fun. We had multiple people for each role. Each one of these kids is individually very special and very fun, and I can't wait for the audience to meet each one of them. Rodgers and Hammerstein are responsible for some of the best pieces of musical theater that exist anywhere in the world. The Sound of Music was their last produced collaboration, and people oftentimes say, is The Sound of Music the best thing that they wrote? That's not for me to say, but I will tell you that it's the most popular musical ever written. And that probably has something to say about whether it's the best thing they ever wrote. My favorite scene in The Sound of Music is when the lead male character, Georg, realizes something that he's known inside him the entire time, that this young woman who's come to his house to help take care of his children is actually the person he loves. And that cathartic thing that happens when we allow our true self to step forward when we've been trying to do what society thinks that we're supposed to do. And at that moment, that realization that actually comes from his children. His children know it before he does. And I think that's pretty telling. But still, there's that moment where he's allowed to actually be himself, and it's just one of the most beautiful romantic moments in the history of musical theater. In 2019, Maine State Music Theater closed our production of The Wizard of Oz, which was one of our biggest hits ever. Who knew at that time that the next musical that we would present in the Pickard Theater on the beautiful campus of Bowdoin College would be Rodgers and Hammerstein's The Sound of Music, June 8th to June 25th. We are so excited to welcome you back to Maine State Music Theater.